Okay, algebra students, this is the last lesson before you have to do the reteaching or the review. And this is something you've definitely seen before. This is analyzing measures of central tendency. And what that means, central tendency is mean, median, mode. Okay? Mean, median, mode. What does that look like? What does mean, median, mode look like? We have talked about this plenty of times. Okay? So what does that look like? Well, you have the mean. Mean is the average. The median, which is the middle. That's the key word, the middle. And the mode is the one that occurs the most. All right? Mean is the average. Median is the middle. Mode is the one that occurs the most. Okay, so let's find the mean, median, mode of these numbers here. Okay, so I will do that here. For the mean, you're going to need to have them in order. Okay, so I will put them in order. All right, so 33 is the smallest. And I like to put a little check mark by that so I know that I've used it. 33. Okay, again, check. 34, check. What's next? 35. There's 135. 35, another 35. 35, another 35. 36. There's a 36. 36. Another 36, and then a 38. And it's a good idea to count how many numbers you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we have it. All right, so first, the mean, you would add them up and divide by how many numbers you see. Okay. Next, median. Let's do the ones that I can do very easily. Median is the middle. So check, check. Check, 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 and check, check, and there's 35. So 35 is the median. Notice what I did. I found the middle by going to the ends and said, okay, that one cancels that one. This one cancels this one. This one cancels this one. This one cancels this one. And this one cancels this one. If you're left with 2 in the middle, go ahead and add them and divide by 2. Okay? And then the mode, which is the one that occurs the most, well, let's see. 33 occurs twice. 35 occurs 3 times. 35 is the mode. Okay? All right? And for the mean, you would add them up and divide how numbers there are. So you would add them up, get 315 divided by 9 is 35. There you go. So the mean is 35. The median is 35. The mode is 35. Okay? Example 2. The table, and they have range, which is basically the biggest minus the smallest. Okay, the table is the total points teams scored in 2 divisions of the All-Star Football League for the 2006 football school, the regular season. Does the North or the South have a greater range of points over the 2006 season? Okay, all right. So the range, you would find the biggest minus the smallest. Then in the North, it's 427 minus 211, which is 216. In the South, 492 minus 168. So the South is bigger. Okay. An outlier. An outlier is basically numbers like this in a big set usually are very close. An outlier is something that is very abnormal. Okay, and abnormal. You look at all these numbers, they all are pretty close to each other except for one. Which number do you see here is quite different than the others? We have 75, 79, 81, 81, 84, 81, 81, 78, 76, 78, 89, 98, 81, 78, 86, 98. None of the others are in 90s. Okay, identify the outliers. The 98 is much greater than any other values. If you had something much smaller, let's say we had 50, that would also be an outlier. Okay. Describe how it affects it. Well, basically for an outlier, you can do the mean with an outlier and without it. just like you can the median and the mode. Okay, so and then that explains what happens. All right. Okay, for advertising here, we have Super Grow Fertilizer places advertisement in newspaper. Is the statement and the advertisement true? Does the statement accurately describe the data? Explain. Okay, so again, find the mean, median, and mode of each of the values. All right, and this statement is true since it lists the correct mean of each data set, but the outlier in the Super Grow race is the mean for all that data set. Without the outlier, the mean is 6.625. Okay, so go ahead and do the lesson practice. All right, the lesson practice here, and I don't know if I gave you this one or not, but you'll need to do that, and also as well as the reteaching. Watch this video as many times as you need to.